Hello, friends. It's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today I'm going to be talking about getting out of the kind of need and desperation and scarcity energy into the I am having, I have, and I know energy, right? How the need is pushing away your manifestation. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you there are two ways to work with me. Both ways are listed below. I've also recently added an email newsletter, so definitely get on that newsletter. I have some exciting news coming towards the middle of November and an exciting opportunity to work with me and get more out of this whole manifestation community. So make sure you are signed up below. I also have two communities right now that are also available for you, that if you are like-minded and on this, what I consider personal transformation, self-development journey known as manifestation. So let's get into it. So one of the big ahas that I've been having in my own personal manifestation journey, because y'all, I'm on this journey with you as I continue to grow higher and higher and elevate higher and higher, and assisting my clients on their manifestation journey, is that I'm realizing that we often have kind of like pockets of need, pockets or mental like places in our mind, in our thinking, in our thoughts, and our beliefs that are rooted in need, rooted in scarcity, rooted in not having it. And surprisingly, and I'll talk about it in a second, the fact that we think it's not here now, it's also expressing our neediness, right? Our neediness. And so I wanted to talk about it really quick because I wanted to make sure that we are aware of it and how we understand the thoughts that we're thinking, the connection to that, our energy, meaning what we're putting out, how we're feeling, and what we can draw into ourselves. So we all know on this manifestation channel and in this world, and if you haven't, go back and check out some of my videos, make sure you're subscribed, but that we create our outside world, what people call the 3D reality, from the inside. So whatever we're seeing out there, friends, is just a reflection of how we feel about ourselves in here, what we think about ourselves in here, and how we think about life in general, like how the world gets to work for us. And oftentimes we are trying to manifest something where deep down, right, below the surface, kind of in the back of our head, because we can't see it, truly our blind spot is that we have developed some sort of need behind it. Oftentimes you hear people talking about, negative thoughts and negative emotions, but we're talking today about something specifically that is ultimately a negative thought and can turn into a negative emotion and kind of a negative state or a negative energy. And that is like this neediness energy. Whatever you're trying to manifest, for some reason, you feel needy without it. You feel unsettled. You feel incomplete. And for many of us, especially in the case of love, we don't feel whole without it, which is the ultimate, to me, the ultimate neediness, scarcity, lack of abundance, the opposite direction that we want to go when we're trying to manifest anything, and especially love, because we have to feel, this is my second point and the big aha, we have to feel like we're whole and we're okay, and even better, we're abundant no matter what. Even without the thing that we're trying to manifest, even without having the said person, house, money, job, relationship, new friends, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to manifest, you have to come into it without that needy energy. And how, law of attraction talks about it in terms of energy. Law of assumption talks about it in terms of thoughts, feelings, self-concept, and beliefs and states. Friends, it's ultimately the same thing. That's why you're hearing it all together on this channel, is because if you have in your self-concept, the way that you think, feel, and believe about yourself and about life, that you need something, not that you want it, but that you need it, you're actually pushing it away. You're giving the energy of scarcity. Your self-concept is not even one, which we talk about a lot on this channel, and I'll tag some of the self-concept videos and the worthiness video. You're basically sending out and you're telling the message to yourself, and you're creating from the inside out that you're not whole without this thing. So you're actually not the person that has the thing in the wish fulfilled, in the end state. You don't believe that you have the thing, because if you're in need and you're in lack and you're in scarcity of it, you're definitely not in the energy or the vibration of having it. And you're definitely not in the self-concept of a person who has it, because a person who has it doesn't need it. And that's my last and third point. You need to shift your need into knowing, right? And that's where the feeling is the secret. That's where you go from, I needed this, to now I know that I have this. I know that I am this. I know that whatever it is that I desire, I'm at one with, and it is coming. It is on its way. In fact, I have it, and I'm just waiting for it to show up. I'm just waiting for it to show up, because something better is always on its way. Everything is always working out for me. And when we really get into like what we consider our God state, our highest self, our best self, we don't need anything. We are everything, and we have everything that we need. But, and here's my bonus, it becomes so much more delightful, and our manifestations speed up when we have fun and we can play with the things that we now want and desire, when our desires become light, enjoyable, when we live in the state of gratitude and abundance and joy and delightment, freedom and fun. That's when we manifest quickly, when we've left that need state, when we've left that scarcity state, when we've left the not having it, because the not having it is never going to be the same as having it. Let's be clear. Whether you look at it on an energetic level of having the energy of neediness versus having the energy of abundance and always more, or if we look at it on the thought plane of needing it, and thinking about all the time, and so bringing yourself into the kind of the vision of you're not seeing that you have it, then you're obviously not in the self-concept or the thought paradigm of having it already, of being it already. So whatever kind of methodology or law that you are following, first of all, you can find them all here, but it's all the same thing. We have to leave that neediness, the I don't have it, the grasping. I've actually put that particular want, that desire, that person, that relationship, that house on the pedestal. Remove it. Put yourself back on the pedestal, because you know that everything is originating from you and the 5D, you and God, you and your higher self, you co-creating, you becoming the best you using the free will that God gave you to create the best that you can on this earthly plane. When you step into that power and you step upon that pedestal, that's when you know that you are abundant and whole and complete without all of the things that you think that you need, because you have them right now, and you have the ability to create and see and be them already. And from that point, that is the point that manifestation occurs. Not only that, but that's the point where you lift your energy. That's the point when you start loving yourself, loving your life. You start feeling freer. You start feeling happier. You are grateful, and you are abundant, and you are walking all in it. And that's when things start coming to you. That's when you start manifesting more money, manifesting that house, manifesting that relationship. Why? Because you've already given it to yourself in here. You've already given it to yourself in here. So once you've created it in those places, that heart and that mind are circulating together, it has no choice but to become outpictured and visible, right? We're going from the unseen to the seen in the 3D. So it is my hope that that has been helpful for you. Make sure you are signing up for my email list, because I got new things dropping and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the discounts. You don't want to miss all the fun and freedom and manifestation and abundance that is happening here. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, and turn that bell on, because I'm just popping up as my soul sees fit. See you soon.